Hey guys, this is Miss Sledge. I trying to get you ready for indicator 31. We're going to hit the ground running with that full force. So we're going to do some background activities to get ready. So this part up here is kind of your bell ringer, your discovery, your exploration. So you can work with a partner, and you all are grouped together in tables. So you can work in tables. And I have attached some graph paper onto Schoology. So what I suggest is one person have this screen up and another person have this screen up. Y'all got it on your computer. So you can do it together. And then if you do it together, make sure you write everybody's names at the top. That works together so I'll know who did what. Okay, so the first thing says take this figure working with a partner and try to show the front, the side, and the top view. And they helped us. If we call this the front, that would be the pink. So if I were looking at this head on, I would just draw two pink squares like that. Let me make that a little bigger because I can't hardly see that. Okay, now the side, that would be right here. And it's blue. So I have one, two, three. I have two with one on top. And then if I look at the top view, that would be my green. That would be two also. So let's look at B and see if we can get it. I have not attempted this before. I am not good at this. Do not laugh at me. Okay, so if we look at the front, we have two pink on the bottom and one on the top. So I think I'm going to use the shapes. Let's make them pink. Okay, so two pink. Oh, y'all know I was going to mess it up. So two pink squares on the bottom. That's one where they're not the right size, but that's okay. And that's one, and let me see. And then that one is right on top of the one on the left. So I will put one right here. Ooh, that looks a mess, but y'all got the point right. So those are my three pink. One, try to do that better. Let me do better. I got to do better than that. Two, and three. I would give myself a C on that one. So that's my one, two, three. That's my front. So in my text box, I would type front. Okay, let me see what else I can mess up. Let me go to my shapes again. So my side is going to be the blue. So I got two, three. It's going to look just like that one. I am not going to try that again. One, two, three. Let me go ahead and sacrifice myself. So this one's going to be blue. And it's going to be two on the bottom and one on the top on the right. So two on the bottom, one. Oh, I did that one better. Two. And then one on the top on the right. And we're going to pretend all of these are the same size. Yes, they are the same size. And so this is going to be the side. I'm just going to write that. And then let's look at the top. The top is the green. So I have two on the left and then one sticking out. So let's go green. Let's try this again. Two. Ooh, that is not what I intended to do. Okay, let's do green. So I have two on the left. One, two. And then I think I have one sticking. Wait a minute. No, two on the. Oh, I'm doing top. Two on the left and then one. Okay. One at the top. And so that is going to be my top. So play around with those and see how you do on that. So I did this one, but you would probably do it much better than me. And then C, D, E, F, G. And I included graph paper for you. Now here's our vocabulary. These are the words we're going to be learning in this lesson that we're going to be using in the next two lessons. A solid is a three-dimensional figure that encloses a space. A polyhedron is a solid whose faces are all polygons. So those things we just drew, hopefully you did those. they are all polyhedrons because these all of their faces consisted of squares, which are polygons. A face is the flat surface of a polygon. So this is a face. This is a face right here. Let me go ahead and draw that in. So this would be a face right here. And then this side right here would be a face. Let me erase those. And then back here in the back, like this one right here that you see right there in the back, that's a face. And then this one here on the side that you don't really see, that's a face. So all of those are faces. So this polyhedron has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. An edge is a line segment where the two faces intersect. So this is an edge. This is an edge. You get the point? That's an edge. That there are several edges. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 edges there. Okay. And then the vertex, I think you pretty much can figure that out. Those are the points where 3 or more segments meet. So that's a vertex. That's a vertex. That's one. That's one. That's one. That's a vertex. That's a vertex. And that's a vertex. So in our example, we have to find the number of faces, edges, and vertices of the solid. So we got one face on the bottom. That's that part back here, this big part right here. That's the bottom. So if you were looking at it from the other side, that would be a face. Then here's one over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. And then this one on the bottom, that's a face. So one face on the top, one face on the bottom, and then these 4 on the side. That would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are 4 faces on the side. And then you have the front. So that's what, 6? Okay. And then how many edges? These are the line segments. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I always draw them in because I tried to count these in my head and then I forgot which ones I had already counted. So I like to mark them as I count. So we got 12 edges. And then so far as our vertices, our edges intersect at 8 different points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. And remember, vertices is the plural of vertex. So on your own, take this. Well, you can work with a partner, work with your table. Y'all know I want to make sure the whole table understands it before we move on. Don't be a lone ranger. Find the number of faces, edges, and vertices of this solid right here. And you can just write it on the notes and submit it, okay? Now to draw solids. This is the fun part for me, I think. So you draw identical. So to draw a rectangular prism, you would draw identical rectangular bases, and then you would connect all the corresponding vertices. So I'm going to go to this isometric paper, and I am going to really attempt this. So I'm using the line tool. So I can do this. Let me make this bigger so I can see. Oh, that's smaller. Okay. Let me do pink so it can stand out. So first we draw. Well, we can do this on regular. Let me do this on regular paper. We're going to do 2 rectangles. I need to use that line too. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's do another color. Let me do a dark green. And so I can do, I'm going to scoot it over a little bit. And 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Then a line here and a line that's not straight. And then a line here. Okay, now I'm going to connect all these vertices. Let's connect them pink. And that's going to give me a rectangular prism. So I'm going to connect this one to this one. This one to this one. Y'all see how that's going? This one to this one. And this to this. So you practice and see if you can get yours looking like that. I should have made that one bright green too. It would have been prettier. And some like to draw these as dotted lines when they go under there, but this is a rectangular prism. And you change any hidden lines to dash lines. You can do that with your eraser tool. And so that, no, you can't do that with your eraser tool. Okay, so you can't do that with your eraser tool. Trying to see. I don't know how, don't worry about it. Just leave it like that. I can tell what it is. Okay, now you can do the same thing to draw a triangular pyramid. I am not going to embarrass myself any further. So you try that on this graph paper. And then also try this one on the graph paper. And you see this eraser here. They want you to draw the front, the side, and the top view. So see if it, so here the front is a parallelogram. See that? Let me show you that shape. That and that. Isn't that a parallelogram? Well, not mine quite so much, but you know what I'm talking about. That's parallelogram. The side view is a rectangle because it's leaning that way. But if I look this way, it's just going to look like a rectangle for me. And the top view is a rectangle. So see if you can draw these, a square prism and a pentagonal pyramid. That means the bottom is a pentagon. So I don't know what a pentagonal pyramid is. I know how to use Google. Wait a minute, is that what it said? Pentagonal pyramid, okay. And so that would be a pentagonal pyramid. So you can draw it like that, like that, like that. You see that? So that's all you have to do. Go to, don't freak out. Just go to Google and find those. Draw a square prism. I think we just did that. This was a rectangular prism. So we drew two rectangles. So if we're going to draw two square prisms, then these two would be what? Instead of rectangles, our bases would be right. They would be squares. Y'all are so smart. And like here, this triangular pyramid, they drew a triangle first, and then they drew a dot, and then they connected the vertices to that point. So if you're going to do a pentagonal pyramid, you're going to draw a what? Yes, a pentagon instead of a triangle. How many sides does a pentagon have? Right, it has 5. Y'all are so smart. And then you're going to draw a dot and you're going to connect all those sides. But that's what it looks like. You draw that pyramid and then connect them all to that dot. But you can always Google if you get confused. And then draw the top, front, side, and top views of the solid. Again, you're going to do these on the graph paper, and you just submit the graph paper, okay? And then here are, you can do these also on the graph paper. These 3 here. You can answer these right on these notes and turn them in. All right. So have fun, and I will see you all Monday. Bye-bye.